everyone, we're going to consider the following function defined by its graph and find the following limits. Remember, a limit is a numerical value, and for the numerical value, that's going to be your output value or your y value, and it has to be a value. So for us, let's look at this first problem. Here's our graph, and we want to find the limit as x approaches -2. So where's our -2 from the left? So this negative means from the left of f of x. All that means is you're going to start from the left and go to -2. So we're starting here, make a jump, come up here, and even though that's open here, you're still close to 3. Now let's do from the right. Limit as x approaches -2 from the right. That's what that plus is. So you start from the right, you draw, you don't have to jump anywhere, come on up, and you still meet at 3. That's like if you're here and you're trying to meet up with your friend lives over here, you want to go out to eat, and you meet up, and when you meet up, you do meet up here, but then you change your mind and don't want to go inside. So you don't go inside or something, that's the open interval, but you did meet up. So these two match up. And then when you see something like this is the limit as x approaches -2 of f of x. Now if you get a problem like this, that means you have to do both the left and right hand side, which we already did. So we went from the left and we came at 3, and we came from the right side and we also met up at 3. So this is 3. If these two equal, then this limit will also be whatever they equal to, which in our case is 3. You could also write that the limit as x approaches -2 from the left of f of x equals the limit as x approaches -2 from the right of f of x. And that equals 3, which gives us our answer. Now if I asked you, what is f of -2? Then the only thing you could say is 2. Because this is the only closed interval here. This one's open. So in this case, these two numbers don't match. Well, all that tells you it's not continuous. So it just means that when you're going along this line, you have to pick your pencil up to continue to come down. If it equaled it, then it would be continuous. Okay, the next one is this one. The limit as x approaches -3. So here's -3. Now they didn't put the plus and minus, so we have to do both of those. We have to take the limit as x approaches -3 from the left. Why did I put -1? To the left of f of x. We also have to take the limit as x approaches -3 from the right of f of x. So here's our -3. From the left, I'm traveling down, and I stop at -2. From the right, I go up here, I have to make a little jump here, and I come down at -3, I'm at -1. Since these two numbers aren't the same, that means the limit does not exist. That means you were going to meet your friend. This is you, and this is your friend, and you were going to meet up to go out to eat, but you ended up at different places on the grid. You're going to meet up at -3, but your friend stopped at -1, and you stopped at -2. So you didn't meet up, so that means does not exist. All right, and the last one is +3. So we want to say f of x limit as x approaches 3 of f of x. Now I'm just going to draw this one. So you want to meet up with your friend at 3. So you travel this way, have to make a jump, come up here, have to make another jump, come back down here to 3, and you stop at -3. That's from the left, and from the right, you come to -3 as well. So it does have a limit, and it's at -3. If I asked you what is f of 3, you would also say that's -3. Since all the numbers match, you would say this is continuous. That means when you're traveling along this path, you do not have to lift your pencil up. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.